And good morning, everybody. Welcome to Ben's Brick Designs. It's Sunday morning. Thanks for being here. Cheers. So today we got a bit of a mixed bag of stuff. Really, I've got a new microphone that I'm going to unbox, and open up, and maybe hook into the stream while we're going. And I also have my LUGBulk that we just got yesterday. It was a super great sort. I spent all week. Me and 9 other people each got a box and a bunch of printouts. And we, morning Glenn. Glenn was there. Glenn was helping with the sort. And I'm going to try to raise this side because it looks a little awkward. It was a super successful, despite the fact that we were isolated from each other. That's a little more straight. I like that. Everybody got their own box, and I'm going to close this. And so this is what I ended up with. I'll go ahead and start with this. I did not get anything from Stylin online. Nothing to do with me. But I did get a bunch of base plates. So normally base plates aren't my thing. Like, I don't build big street mocks or anything, but I resolved in 2020, which, guess what? 2020 sucks. To start building more modular items, street view stuff, so I can contribute to the lug a little more by bringing buildings that can be part of a larger thing. So this is for city, obviously. It just looks better for city stuff. And what's up, Hushed and... Hey, I think that's James. Hi, James. Hi, Glenn. Hi, Kodiak, again. I got some whites. I got way more whites than I remember. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be using these for, but they will go to use, I'm sure. Maybe a big Hoth scene or something. Like, that hasn't been done a million times in a row. So before... I think I'm just going to kind of go through this bag of what I got, because I don't remember what I ordered, because we ordered these back in December. We started going through the list of what was ordered, so I don't remember what was ordered. So again, the sort went really well because we each got a box that had, I don't know, probably about 8 or 9 different, probably more than that, I'm remembering, 10 different parts each, big bags of them, just straight from Lego. And then we got packets with stickers. I don't know if you can, any of the stickers are on here. So we've got these stickers. James Hush did all this work. Everybody got stickers, and then you just get some Ziploc bags, and you know, this person needs 50 of this part, 50. This person needs 100, 100. This person was the only one who ordered this bag. That whole thing goes to that person. And then we met at somebody's house, and he had a bunch of bags lined up. And we just roll in with what we've got sorted and go, this was for this person, that was for this person. So it took the initial setup guy, I think, a little longer than normal, and he did a lot of work. James did a lot of work. Brian did a lot of work. For the lug, and then the other ones of us, we just kind of rolled in, sorted, got it all counted, left. It took like an hour and a half. I mean, maybe an hour. It wasn't that bad at all. And it was kind of funny because we all sat there going, are we done? Was that it? So it was good. It was a good time. So I'm going to go through and see what I got. So first, I got some of these rail plates. Nice rail plates. I'm a big fan of rail plates. I don't know why I got them in this color, probably because I don't have a whole lot in this color. Rail plates are great for kind of greebling, but also kind of filling some half stud gaps. If you've done a jumper plate earlier, and you can then kind of fill in the area with one of these. So that's good. What else do we get in here? Some generic 1x4 reddish brown. Hopefully these are not debreakable reddish brown tiles. I'm going to keep these in here and keep them shiny. it was less than 2 hours. I mean, even with, you know, we had to be outside, so like Glenn got overheated, so he had to kind of go inside and get some water. A couple people showed up a little later, but it was me and Glenn and Tim and Brian to start. James showed up a little later, but James had a lot of people had brought their stuff before and just dropped it off. So I mean, it went really well. Like I you know, there's a couple things that, like, because of some of the ways that Lego handled pricing and stuff, I think we got shorted a fair amount this time. They were doing some rounding with prices, but that's the price you pay for like doing bulk, is like you get what you get kind of thing. Ooh, I'm excited about these. Hopefully these are, I got left plates as well. I did. All right, cool. No, wrong ones. Yeah, I'm sure the left plates are in here though. But I got a bunch of these wedge plates. These are going to be great for spaceships and maybe some, you know, if you needed to do some rounding corners on stuff. So these will be nice. Got 50 of those. So I don't really have any way to sort these really yet. I mean, these are, I'll probably just keep everything in its bags right now. I do have a drawer for wedge plates. I do have a drawer for tiles, and I do have a drawer for rails. So I mean, they will be able to go into those places. I'm going to do the build cam instead, so you can kind of keep an eye on these, right? So you can kind of see what's going on. I also have to take this guy apart today because I'm going to mail him to Star Wars Explains. I've got a couple extra of these, so I'm just going to rebuild them for me. I think I've got a couple extra of those socket wrenches. If not, I'll send him these, and I'll just put some other things on here. Yeah, I got the little ones too. So I'm going to take this guy apart and mail him. I'm keeping the stand and the figure though. The stand doesn't come with the stand isn't in the instructions, and I'm keeping the figure because I know the channel is putting together a Razor Crest anyway, so he'll have a figure to put in if he wants. And yeah, so I got little ones too, little 2x4 wedge plates. These are cool because they're very, can't really see them up here. Maybe it is better just to keep these up here. I don't know. That's a better camera, I think, right now. So I got some of these. I got left and right. Got some of those. I'm excited for this because this helps with buildings. I probably could have got more of these. These trans black 1x2s. So I got a bag of those. I have some already. So I got 400 of those. I do need to build something by next week. We have our weekly meeting a week from yesterday, and I haven't, these are the seed parts, and I haven't started yet. I don't really know what to do. I've been working on a giant spaceship, and it's black and white with trans blue in it, so I don't know. I can't really throw these in there, and I'm not going to be done with that ship by next week, so I've got to come up with something. And then our seed parts for October, that's super cool. That's fun. I'll probably just do a little vignette of something, maybe on one of my new base plates. We'll see. All right, what else we got? So we got 1x1s. Are they the same slope as the big ones? Let's check. Let's do the build cam so we can see. Check these out. The same angle, you mean? I think so. Oh, but these are, I need to find the left versions. Hopefully I got left and right. That would suck if I didn't. There we go. So let's see, left and right. Yep. Same angle. So that'd be cool. So you can get two if you have white. I got put back in one spot. If you have one of these in white, Oh, but look at this. They don't quite line up, right? That's how you'd line them up. And there's a little bit of a gap right there. So, yes and no. Yeah, but they are the same angle, whatever the angle is. 27 degrees, I think it says. Which I'm trying to think. A regular 2x4, I think, is 27 degrees. So yeah. So I got a bunch of wedge plates now. These will probably go immediately onto the spaceship I'm working on. So that'll be fun. What else? These are nice. I think I'm just addicted to tan now from doing the Capitol, because I had a bunch of these and I think I've missed having a bunch of tiles. 1x8. Yeah, 1x8. Flat yellow. Not tan, flat yellow. Of course, we all call them tan, but this is the official color is flat yellow. Yeah, I have a spaceship. I just took a picture of it. Let's see if I can post it in the chat. There's no app for this, so give me a second. And I forget if this is my new password or not. I don't think it is. Everybody see what my password is? Could you see me typing that? Okay. Loose the quote. Spaceship! Yeah, let's see if I can post it. I don't think I can put an image in there. And my allergies are just killing me. These are totally lame. So you can download it. So anyway, while I'm trying to work on this, what else did we get? I got some more of these. I've got a ton of these already. These Technic bricks. I think I got these on another LUGBulk. I don't know why I keep needing these, but they built the framework for the giant spaceship. So I can just add these to that pile or that bag. Oh, I had these earlier and I didn't talk about these. So this is a great color. I really like this dark tan. I'm trying to get more of this. I'd like to do a couple of vehicles and spaceships and stuff. Editing has me in a dramatic mood, and there's a reason that's the same combination on my luggage. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the same password I use. Make a note. Change my password. We just watched season 1 of Cobra Kai, and the scene where the kids like Robbie is in the Geek Squad area, and he basically takes that guy's laptop, and he's like, "What's your password?" The dude goes, "Password." He's like, "Don't worry about it. Mine's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5." I'm like, ugh. That's either a Spaceballs nod or just, you know. Anyway, I really like this color. I want to get more of this color. I didn't really need these specifically in 1x1s for any other reason other than to have them. So, we'll see. Okay, so you can't really, I'm not going to put it in the chat because I don't think I can paste into the chat. Yeah, it's dark tan, not nougat. This is dark tan. I do have some nougat stuff, but let's see if you can... So this is the spaceship currently. You can see that. It's a Vic Viper spaceship. There's a bunch of reflections on there, sorry. And so I think there's also a build in November where you do Vic Vipers, but this is a big Vic Viper frigate. I don't know. It's going to be like a 6-person ship. So what's a 6-person ship? A frigate, a corvette? I don't know. So yeah, but it's in a Futron style, so it's going to be mostly white with some black accents and the trans blue canopy and some trans blue blister canopies along the side. Yeah, ship bones, exactly. More tan. Sorry. Oh, this is not a build cam. This is a dark yellow, brick yellow. More of those. Dark orange cheese wedges. I am super happy about this. I might just pour these out. Oh, look at that. No other reason to do that other than I can. I've got a lot of cheese wedges. I think every time I order a Bricklink or LUGBulk order, I get cheese wedges. I think one year I got nothing but like trans orange, so like the bin that I have of cheese wedges is like 50% trans orange, which comes in handy for fires, lava. So yeah, the fact that they released a bunch of this dark orange, this is going to be used for the Mos Eisley build to be like the tops of rocks, the sides of rock walls, that kind of thing. So that'll be nice. I'm excited about that. Let's see. Oh, these are fun. Speaking of weak passwords, there's a device I repair for work. I will not say which one, but the password to enter diagnostics is the same as the company who makes the thing. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many vendors I get their software is the admin password is admin, and I'm not changing it. That's the way they want to do it. So I got a bunch of these wooden 1x4 wood print. They just say nougat, medium nougat. The description, obviously, on the bag is probably a little more in depth, but these are the wood panels. Got 100. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. They're going to be good for piers and maybe the sides of houses. And, you know, if I do some more modular stuff, then that's what we'll do. Oh, let's see. Oh, these I am most excited about. So I got my ubiquitous 1x1 tiles in dark gray or stone gray. Dark stone gray, they're calling them now. Not blue gray, stone gray. So there you go. Bunch of these. These are good for microfighters. So this, I just, you know, I've kind of used all these. I had, when I did the Capitol, I got 11,000 of these, I think. Well, 5,000 dark, 5,000 light, something like that, 5,500. So the sidewalk around the Capitol has like 10,000 something of 1x1 tiles. That's a lot of just thumbing those things down. It's terrible. I had my kids do that part. These, I'm so excited about these. So these are 1x1 tiles, but they've got this print. This camera doesn't like focusing. It's got this print on it. I'm so excited about these. These are going to be great for like small microfighter greebling without having to be greebles, right? Instead of having to figure out how to turn a vent brick sideways or a couple rail bricks or something like that, you just slap one of these on there and hey, you got a spaceship vent. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. So I got 200 of those because I'm excited. Those make some good ship buildings. And of course, everybody got like a handful of profile bricks, masonry bricks in the nougat. I didn't get a lot of these because I just didn't like the color. I know a lot of people got a ton of them, and I think they're going to be good for trees and landscaping. These are the red-brown 1x1 rounded plates. I like these because they're multi-factor use, right? They're basically a plate. They've got good clutch for regular 1x2 plate. They also have hollow studs, so you can put a pin through it, or a pip, or a bar. They're also rounded, so you can use them accompanying a 2x2 round brick, and you can kind of put those next to it, and kind of stays rounded a little bit without, you know. So yeah, I only got a few of those because I'm not really sure what I would use on this. There may be spaceships that I make that are brown, and I've got a couple that I know are brown that I could use for these. I should have got a lot more of these. I don't know why I only got 50, but gold quarter panels or quarter tiles. These are nice. Kind of open these up a little bit. See if it focuses a little better. I don't think I have any of these already, so that's shiny. Makes me feel like I actually bought something. The price of gold. One of our San Antonio members got 1,000 of that rounded one. Yeah, I think I sorted that one. I think. No, I didn't sort these. I didn't sort those. I sorted these. These are the ones that I sorted for people. And that's it. That's all I've done for me on this one. But yeah, I think probably they're going to be using it for, if it's San Antonio, I have a feeling they're going to be using it for train setups. So lots of landscaping. I think they're probably going to be used for trees and plants. Just regular 2x4 or 1x2. None of that was right. 1x4, dark stone gray. I had, just adding to the bulk, basically. I have these already. You sorted those? Nice. These are cool. I keep getting these confused with cheese wedges when I sort, because they look like cheese wedges, but they aren't. Because from the bottom, they're 1x1. From the top, they've got an angle, but you can see they are a roof tile. They're very much not. Hey, how's it going? Huh? Are you showing up? I don't know. No. It's okay. I mean, if you say something, that's fine. I'm going to check. Yeah, I can't see who's on. I can just see if somebody says something.
I'll chat.
Okay. Good morning. Beth says hello, everybody. So yeah, roof tiles. These are going to be good for, again, probably for my uses, a little bit of greebling on spaceships, or like angular bits for like heat sinks, or where wings attach, or kind of tops of engine blocks, or the backs of chairs. So I didn't get a ton of these. I have some already. But I mean, it's a cool part. Might as well have some. Everybody says hi. Oh, I got these too. I probably could have got more of these. I don't know what I'd use them for, but they're the panels, the solar panels from the ISS. I don't know what other set they're in. I'm sure other space sets primarily. So I got a handful of these. Hey. So yeah, I don't know, 150, something like that. I got a bunch of those. These are actually really cool. I can't wait to use them on something, but at the moment I don't have any plans for it. Always, always excited to get trans yellow. Anything. Trans yellow. And this is new trans yellow. I think old trans yellow is a little more yellowy, but this isn't that like yellow-green, right? So at any point, the next spaceship I do, I might just do a giant Blacktron ship. These would be good for that. Yeah, the ISS set, I don't know if you can see it. It's off in the corner there, but there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 48. 48 times 4, 160, 192 of them in that set. Very excited about this. Cannot have enough of these. I'm probably going to just start ordering trans yellow just because I like the color. Let's see. Also, we got now brick yellow ingots. I like how people call these gold bars. Every piece seems to have like a nickname. Like these are profile bricks, but people call them masonry bricks too, or brick bricks. But they're basically profile bricks. But everything has a nickname. I'm sure people call these pizza slices instead of quarter round tiles or something like that. Circle tile, 1/4 circle tile. These are ingots, but everybody calls them gold bars. And these are in tan. Again, these are going to be great for the fronts of buildings. They're going to be great effect pieces and texture pieces for the fronts of buildings. You can see. I didn't get too many of these because I don't do a whole lot of building. I like modular buildings, but we'll see. Oh, I should have got more of these too. Kind of mad. I forgot about these. I got with bow tile, 2x2 tile with bow. I think these have a nickname of macaroni tile, maybe, or just round tile, quarter round tile. But I got some of these. These are good kind of effects. Oh yeah, nice. Brick bricks. Are they not? Do people actually not call them brick bricks? I've only heard a couple people say that. So, and it's weird that they aren't called masonry bricks. I thought masonry bricks would be better than profile bricks. I don't profile. You know. Anyway, so yeah, I got some of these black 2x2 tiles with bow. You can see the picture there, probably better than the actual tiles because they're black and shiny. So didn't get nearly as many as I wanted to. I should have got 100 of these. Some of these pieces, I'm like, why did I get any of those, and why did I not get more of those? Now this is what I'm excited about. I got a brand new bag of roller skates. Do you have a shiny new key? So I got a bunch of these. I got 100 of these. I think. I mean, I'm not even going to go through these bags and count them, but I got a bunch. These are going to be great for microfighters. They're going to be great for like little side engine pieces and near cockpits and things like that. I'm so excited about being able to use those. Again, these go with the early, where did I put those? These guys. So along with these guys, these rounded 1x2 with the hollows, these 1x1 round with 3.2 shaft. So it's, well, they're named in Danish. Okay. So I got a bunch of these. Well, not a bunch, 50, 25, because I like the brick. It's very useful, but I don't know what I'd be using it for. I don't have a plan for them yet. So I have some of these already in gray, but only a handful in other colors. I did just use one on, where is he? So they're great for legs. And you can see I used one on the leg of the walker there. You can see from the side. So they're good because they're hinged a little bit. Let's see if that'll focus a little better. It won't. The only problem with this is that this swivels, so it's not really meant to be anything other than that. But again, in that color, I don't know what I'm going to do with those in that color. I don't have a plan for these yet, so just kind of to have. And as always, Sidewalk tiles. Lots of them. Probably 400 each. 398. Man, I got robbed. I'm surprised actually that there weren't more shorted. These are just your 2x2 tiles. Nothing fancy. But they're good for streets and sidewalks and stuff. Oh, I got some white ingots. These are going to immediately be put to use on my big spaceship as greebles. And not like, this is literally to add texture. Like if you think the facade of the building is too flat, or you think the side of your ship is too uniform, you can just throw a couple of these on there, breaks it up nice without like really sacrificing functionality or aesthetic or anything. It's not like you're breaking it up with a bunch of fluted brick or grill tiles or anything like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. Kind of a rickety bridge. I can use the wood tiles and those things and kind of hinge them together. That'd be cool. Am I not charging or something? Oh, I am. I didn't get any of the 2x2 tiles. I have plenty. Yeah, I bet. So yeah, got some of those. Probably not as many as I could have got, but good enough. All right. Ooh, I am also excited about these. These may go to instant use on my spaceship too. 6x6 tiles in black. I have, for a while these were called like railroad tiles, I think, or rail yard tiles. People were calling them because they were the big, like 6x12, big gray ones. And I remember when these came out, there was like one set that they came in. And for 1 year for LUGBulk, everybody got like a bag of these. I still have a bag of them, and I'm not really sure what to do with them yet. But and I had an idea, so like in between modular areas, if you wanted to do an alley or a blacktop area where it's still part of a neighborhood, but it's just a lot, you could use these. I think that'd be great. No figures can stand on these, obviously, and with any stability, but it looks super cool. So I'm excited to use these on parts of the spaceship, since it is black and white. Also black with the trans yellow. Those would be good Blacktron building. I have some of these already. These are these turquoise or blue-green, not turquoise, but blue-green 1x1 bricks. I have some of these already. They came in, what's the name of the alien girl from the Lego movie? Crap. It's like Laser Explodey Girl or something like that. But anyway, I think her ship had a bunch of this color, either this or turquoise. So good to have that. This may work well with whatever I build with this, because I think that's a good color match. If I've got some more of this lilac or whatever color that is together, I think that would go well. What else? Oh, more profile brick. I just dumped these into the bag of gray that I have right now. Oh, these are nice too. This I might be able to use. These are these log bricks. I call them log bricks. I don't know if people actually call them palisade bricks. But these initially came in like, I think there was an Old West type set where it was a fort, and they were the 1x4 versions. And I think initially that's like one of the first ones to have it. And then later we got a bunch in, I think, some Lord of the Rings sets and some Pirates of the Caribbean sets. I think some of these got used on boats, but they're called palisade bricks and dark orange. So I mean, I was big on dark orange this year. In fact, a lot of these dark orange ones were my personal picks, the cheese wedges. So I'm glad I got those. All right, get down to the bottom here. Here's the other side of the small wedges. I think that's it, except for my giant bag, and I think I got most of these. Yeah, largest lot not counted, so I don't know how many of these I got. But these are just 2x2 orange brick. And again, I'm going to be using these for the tops of the canyon for Beggar's Canyon. I'm going to try to get more 2x4 versions, 2x6 versions, 1x6, 1x4, anything dark orange. So if y'all who are watching have a lead on dark orange bricks in general, or dark tan, or what was the other color I had? I was going to do tan, dark tan, maybe brown, and then dark orange. Just to give it a little bit of the Wild West brick, yeah. Oh, you know what? It does take a little bit for the Twitch to catch it, for the YouTube bot to catch up with the chat here. Travis. The Wild West brick. Fair enough, we'll call it the Wild West brick. So that's the end of my haul for Bricklink. Like I said, I don't have a place, like these I can sort, a lot of these I can sort. These I don't have a place for them, so they're going to stay in the bag. In fact, I'm going to put them over here. That's where they're going to go. But the rest of these I will be able to sort. Yeah, so I'm going to put them back in the bag, and then we're going to open up this mic and see what happens. I don't know why the restream chat's not picking up, because I can see it on my activity feed on Twitch. No duckies? Aww. Oh, I wonder if I got... Yeah, I'm a little upset. You remember me saying this yesterday. It's like, if I don't get any duckies, I'm going to be a little upset, because I don't know why. I'm not a big animal person. I also didn't get any orange spacemen. What am I thinking? Ugh. Of all the people in the group to get spacemen, I ponder if Lego Anakin feels the same way about tan and orange as the regular Anakin does about sand. Maybe. He doesn't like dark tan. It gets everywhere. Alright, so that out of the way. Now, I'm going to take this apart real quick. We're going to do an unassembling of the Razor Crest, because this one's getting mailed. Oh, shush. I'm going to get a nicer Ziploc. Because this Ziplock's all banged up. He is staying with me because I only have 2 of these figures. So this, again, is being sent off to the channel Star Wars Explains. I emailed him and I'm like, if I sent you something, would you build it? And he said, sure. So this is going to be sent off. Cat, shut up. Can I throw something at you? What can I throw at you? There's nobody outside, literally. I'm looking out the window and there's nobody out there. So hopefully, on one of his streams. Solo Brick Builder, how's it going, man? I'm glad I was on at a good time for the UK crowd. You missed the LUGBulk portion of the program, in which I showed off my haul. And now I'm just taking a ship apart before I break open our mic, our new mic. So Beth and I bought a mic for, I guess, this, but also she wants to do a podcast. So we got a mic. So it would be good sound for a podcast, because I can get away with talking into the camera or the webcam and it sounds okay, but I'm not really doing this for the sound quality. I'm doing it for the visual. So if the sound is a little off, that's okay. But I've also heard that with streams, if your sound is bad, a lot of times if I'm just doing this by myself and I'm talking and I don't have anybody on, I don't have a guest or a panel or anything, that not having good sound will turn people off. So I haven't gone back and listened to any of these. I don't know if the sound quality is okay. I know this room is a bit echoey. But anyway. So here's how the engines went on, in case anyone was curious. They went on like so, which isn't a great way to do it, but I couldn't really figure out another way to do it. And then it's a bar with these hubcap things on them. And then the back end of the engine is the truncated cone with the tile. Yeah, this is actually just the MacBook Pro, and then I have a Logitech, I think it's like a C something 90, which is a decent camera, but for some reason the focus is good, but just like all webcams, you can't get too close, and when you're building stuff, you want to show it up close, but it's like the focus is weird, and I think my lights are just, I think they're too bright. I may have to move them. But I think it looks pretty good. So I'm happy with the visual part of it. And I think the sound is probably okay. It's still hard to get a webcam in the UK. Yeah, I've heard everything's pretty sold out. Like, I think we're back ordered here too. I know for my job, because I do systems administration, and we have a lot of physician members. We're not a medical company, but we are a service organization for physicians, and we have a lot of needs for doctors to do town halls and things like that. But we also have a lot of C-level people who require, it's an arms race. They require everything, right? So-and-so's got 2 monitors, I need 2 monitors. So-and-so has an iPad, I need an iPad. So it's a constant arms race, and right now, there are just no webcams to be had. Amazon's all back-ordered. All our local places are out. So, nice. Yeah, LEDs. I'm kind of thinking, I don't know if you can see, these I've got these big, I got 2 of these big diffuser lights, and they are CFLs right now. So that's, it's decent lighting and it's decent quality, but they get warm. They still get really warm. And if you're sitting here for an hour and a half, if the air conditioner doesn't kick on, you're like, ugh, this is just gross. So I'd like to replace them with LEDs, but the back panel says CFLs only, and I think that's saying no incandescence. So I think these were made before, because I think they're older. They're kind of on loan by Josh Gilson, joshgilson.com, go check him out. I say on loan, I think he gave them to me because he got better ones. But yeah, I'd like to get another set of light bulbs for this. The problem is they take 4 each, and at that wattage, LED lights are pretty expensive. So it's just another cost. I would also like to get a better laptop, so I don't have to keep using Beth's MacBook. Something that can handle both OBS and Studio without freaking out, and maybe play music at the same time. We'll see. Yeah, and I know you, on your streams, you've talked about that room you're in just gets really hot. I guess, now let me ask you this. In the UK, is central air kind of like not a thing for homes? I grew up in Colorado, and central air wasn't really a big thing for a while. When I grew up, you had a furnace. That was mandatory because it's Colorado and it gets cold. Hang on. Where'd that part go? All right, I think I just lost a part. I know that we didn't have central air. We had a window unit. So if you wanted to be cool, you go into that one room in the house where the window unit was. And that's where you lived, basically. I'll look for this part later. I know it's around here. Maybe it fell. Yep, it did. Man down. But I remember on London Brick's stream one time, you guys were talking about it being so hot. I was like, why don't you guys just turn on your air conditioner? But I mean, I don't know. Could have been just the rooms y'all were in or whatever. I don't know if I've got enough of these to make another stand. Yeah, I'll let him figure it out. So anyway, this is going to be shipped off to YouTube. Bye, buddy. Nice knowing you. Okay. Yeah, see, that's the thing. In Colorado, it's kind of the same thing. I think we're roughly at the same latitude. I think London's probably a bit farther north in latitude. Honestly. But Denver's a little bit higher, more mountainous. There wasn't a whole lot of need for air conditioning because, like, it got hot like a month out of the year, you know, maybe 2. And the rest of the time, it was either pleasant or it was effing cold. It was 20 below or something like that. So there's no need for air conditioning except for like that one, you know, July and August when it was 100 degrees. And you just kind of suffered through it because you knew winter was coming. Some people had swamp coolers, which were these big, like, things that kind of sat in the attic and kind of just blew down into the house. And it was just like, it'll get where it needs to go. And so I would lay in the hallway underneath the swamp cooler because it made a huge noise and it was cooler, you know, so I would get a blanket and curl up on there. All right, so this is the new mic. We're going to open this bad boy up. I ordered this from Amazon or from Best Buy because Amazon didn't have any that I could get before October, unless I wanted a bundle with like they knew this people were using this for streaming because they're like, get this mic and then Call of Duty, and I'm like, I don't want Call of Duty. So here we go. Got us a Blue Yeti. And there's a box for the cat. So I got what I thought was the silver one, but the silver one was like I would have had to wait an extra week for a silver one. I'm like, let's just get black. I don't really care what it looks like. Utah is made of swamp coolers. It's a disaster. I love it. Yeah, well, Utah is roughly the same as Colorado. It's high altitude, mostly cool, if not cold, and then like these weird peaks of hot weather. So, all right. So I know nothing about these mics other than everybody has them. And I thought, well, let's do this for our podcast. I don't want a new laptop to get. Oh, I don't know what new laptop to get or an iPad. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a laptop just because I'm more familiar with laptops. I'm okay with Macs, but they tend to be a little, like, I might want to build a machine instead of just buy one, so I don't know. I don't know why I'm being so careful about this. Just rip it open. It's just a box. Again, this is going to be mostly for the podcast, but I'll probably also use it for this if I can set it like off to the side here. Get some good sound quality. That also may mean I need to shut the music off and I'll have just the music stream through here and I won't be able to hear it. But we'll see how it goes. This is all... I've only been doing this like a year and a half. It's cool. This knife again. Such a very non-Lego stream right now. Yeah, good solid mic. Everyone said, you know, just get that if it's an entry mic, USB connection. Blue Yeti, professional multi-pattern USB mic for recording and streaming. Here's your instruction book. I'm sure this is going to be in French and German. Ooh, can I read it in French? Yep, cat's going into the box. It was a little box, and he's still gonna fit his fat ass into it. Félicitations pour votre achat du Yeti, le microphone USB N1 dans le monde. Oh, it's the #1 microphone in the world. Dispose of your agreement. Oh, I don't know what that means. Yeah. Rusty on French, but I'll give it a shot. Safety instructions, foam, and the mic. Boom. There's your mic. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavier than I thought it'd be. All right, the rest is foam. This is like plug and play, man. I'm sure there's a lot of instructions in there. Oh, there it is. It's black, so it doesn't show up in the camera really well. Ooh, 30 to 35 C range. Yeah, it's still warm. All right. So I'm pretty sure this is like. So yeah, we can have it either. I'm gonna loosen this a little bit. It looks like it's got a bit of padding down there, so it stays like so. I'm gonna move this up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. So this is a new toy. So yeah, you can sit here like this and it can look all professional. And then I can I can tell you about how my new fan film is coming out and how I'm going to interview with George Lucas. And anyway, I don't think I can hook this up while I'm streaming, but we're going to try. So it says whatever mic you're using. I think I can just plug it in. And then it's got controls, your gain, your pickup, your pattern. So it's going to have like how many people are talking, right? One person, two people. Whether you're talking directly into it, whether you're talking into it from multiple angles. Your pattern selection. Gain is just volume, right? Mute button. Oh, there we go. It's got a headphone button, so I can hook my headphones up to this too and hear myself, and then I'll have to pipe music into the laptop directly, which means I may have to move to chat on my phone, so I don't need the secondary laptop, but we'll see. Yeah. So yeah, it's a nice heavy stand. Good solid. Hey, what's up? Talking to the mic. Welcome to Car Talk. I'm your host, Ben. So let's see. Oh, that's it. There's like 3 pages. Uses both the left and the right channels to capture a wide, realistic sound, ideal for recording acoustic guitar or choir. Omnidirectional, picks up sound from everywhere. Cardioid, which is directly in. Yeah, directly in front of the mic. Bidirectional, front and rear of the microphone, good for recording duet or 2-person interview. So Beth and I would be doing this, and it'll pick up like that. And then when I do, I can just change the setting to this, and I can have it like, right here while I build. I don't know, it's going to take up real estate, but I mean, we'll see how it sounds. Yeah, so I'm going to turn off the music real quick so there's not a lot of background noise. All right, so that's paused. I'm going to tell OBS to use this mic, and we're just going to plug it in and see what happens. You guys get to witness technical setup at its finest. Because then if this works, we're going to switch over to Audacity and start recording our podcast, which means I have to watch Ready or Not. So the name of our podcast will be Here We Come, a Ready or Not podcast. If you're not familiar with Ready or Not, it is a Canadian teen drama akin to, I'm assuming the hookup's down here. Where's that? Oh, headphone jack. Okay. Akin to Degrassi, or for you U.S. people, there's really no equivalent. I guess the closest would be like Freaks and Geeks. Let's do it this way, because it's not like a sitcom-y based like Saved by the Bell or something like that. It is very real life drama oriented. So not Saved by the Bell. Which way is it usually supposed to go? Oh, it's a side address microphone with the big blue logo facing the sound source. So like this. Okay. All right, so I've got a free USB slot here. Now, I just add, is there power? Yes. And that's mute, that's volume. So let's tell OBS to do audio input. I don't know if I need to do any mic aux 1 and mic aux 2. Let's cancel because I may have to restart OBS. I'm not really sure. It didn't prompt anything when I plugged it in, so I'm not sure if... Let's look at system preferences. Nope. Sound. Yeti, USB. Okay. Yeti. All right. Well, it tests okay. Oh, because I switched the internal microphone. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can change it midstream. Because it has an aux 1 and 2. Yeah, internal microphone. So I can see that the mic's being picked up. Output. I don't have anything plugged in, so I don't want output. But it looks like it's picking it up. Mic aux. So this, I think it's still being picked up by the laptop. And I don't think I can add anything until, well, wait a minute. Yeah, I would have to restart OBS to, I think, for it to be picked up. Output capture. Input capture. Create new. Device. Yeti. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to mute this one. Mic auxiliary. Okay, so now I should be being picked up by just the mic, and it looks like the volume's really hot. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. So it's only in the, barely in the yellow, mostly in the green. So how does that sound? Does that sound good? Does that sound better than it did before?
It's significantly better.
Is it?
I had it turned down, and all of a sudden it went up and it scared me.
So does the audio quality sound like I'm in a hollow room? Or does it sound like it's pretty close up? All right, here's a question. I'm going to play some music. What does the music sound like? Because it's just ambient from a laptop. And I'm probably going to put it over here, so it's out of the way. Does it still pick it up okay? You sound better than yourself. Yeah, I'm going to turn the gain down a little bit. Oh. Just a smidge. Again, this is going to be off to the side so I can still build, but sound better than yourself. I've second place, runner-up in the Ben Rollman lookalike contest. That was my favorite joke from Danger Mouse. And Penfold, runner-up in the Penfold lookalike contest. And I apologize to Solo Brick Builder for my terrible British accent. All right. Music sounds better than before as well. Awesome. I am enjoying this. And again, we'll probably be a little crowded if Beth wants to build because it'll be sitting right here. And I'll be a little farther away, so it may not pick me up. But I might be able to do this. Let's try this. Let's put it between, and I'll turn the music down a little bit. How's that? How's that? I'm just going to sit here and talk about bricks all day. Welcome to Brick Talk. I'm your host. This is my new NPR show, Brick Talk. It's me and my crazy Italian brother from Boston, which means I need to have, what's his name? Bricks O'Brien. And we'll just sit here and talk crazy all day. That's all I had to do. You know what else we're going to do? Ha 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 ha. Surprise unboxing. Let's do this 501st thing, shall we? This should take half hour, right? And then we'll just see how it sounds. And we can make adjustments because this is like a live test. Cable management for fun and profit. Yeah, right? You don't want to look back here. It's terrible. I do have this ready to go. These are great because you just clamp them onto the table and run all the cables through that. But then you can slide it or you can just undo it. That way it's not like zip tied together. So I'm going to use that here in a little bit because now it's legit. Now we've got camera cables. We've got sound cables, internet. Probably we'll have a mouse here at some point. 2 charging. Welcome to Brickcast. I'm your host, Brick. So there was ready? Can't go back now. Can't resell this box. Although I should have just sliced it open and kept the box nice. But you know what? I'm not a collector. I'm a builder. There was a member of our lug, and I honestly don't know her name. Glenn, you might know her name. Bag 4 of Razor Crest. Cool. She's a sometimes member of the lug, or she's a sometimes visitor, meaning she will show up occasionally. And this is going to be loud. Stickers. Instruction book. This is a pretty thick instruction book for what's basically a bunch of figures. It's her and her husband, and he's white, she's non-white. I think she may be Filipino. I think only because she talked about her and her husband's trip to the Philippines. So I don't know if that was just for fun or maybe she was visiting family. Anyway, she's very expressive and she's very friendly. But she called me Ben the Builder once. And that kind of stuck. And then more people started calling me that. And I hated it. I'm like, no, don't call me that. Please don't call me that. But you can't control who gives you a nickname and what that nickname is. So, Ben the Builder. Welcome to Brick Talk. I'm Ben the Builder. Which sounds a lot better than Ben's Brick Designs. Because is it Bricks Designs? Is it Bricks Design? Is it Ben's Brick? Plus BBD sounds like an adult film category. Wasn't thinking too far ahead on that one. Socially branded myself. So after this, I'm excited because I think Beth and I are going to be watching season 2 of Cobra Kai. Cheryl, is that who that is? Yeah, she's super nice. I feel like she's like a good community member. She's always excited to be at the meetings, and just kind of like happy that Lego is to be shared. Yeah. She's always cornering me and telling me, I told everybody about the thing. And I'm like, okay, thank you. 501st Trooper. Human brains like alliteration. Cherry? Is it Cherry or Cheryl? Oh, Cherry. That's an exclamation point. Sorry. Cherry. It should be cheery because she's very happy. All the time. Yeah, they seem like super fun. I like them a lot. She's always walking up on me during the meetings and like wanting to chat about stuff. Oh, yay, more battle droids. I don't have a bag of 150 of these already. These, however, are great in gray and light gray and metallic and stuff. These bits, they make great spaceship parts. And I think good mechanical kind of in general car parts, or I think there was an engine in one of the cars that I did. Oh, my cat is just hating life. There's like some yard crews out there doing something and he is hating it. Cat, Fizzgig, what's going on with you, man? Oh, he's not being a problem. He's just, he seems to be super stressed. Chipper, Cheery, Cherry. Husband, Bob. Bob and Cherry. Sounds like a folk song, Bob and Cherry. Well, this here's a story about Bob and Cherry and how they got to San Francisco. Uh-oh. I should have done the mic first and then sorted through all these bags of brick, but I didn't think that I would be able to hot swap this mic in while I was streaming, so I didn't do that first. If you're just joining us, welcome to Ben's Brick Designs. I'm Ben. I'm doing some building of the 501st Battle Pack because I have to kill 23 more minutes. And we sorted through some of the LUGBulk from my LUG, the bulk order that we get. If you are not a member of a LUG and you would like to be, there's a LAN Ambassadors Network, Lego Ambassadors Network, that should have links to, or you can just search for your local LUG, your Lego user group, and find out if there are any LUGs in your area. And if there aren't, and it's a pretty populated area, consider starting one. There are perks to being in a LUG. Primarily, you get to hang out with people and build stuff. That's always a good thing. You can, LUGs also have some benefits in that, oh, look at this. You're right, Glenn, check it out. Oh, no, wait, that wasn't the one. That was a different one. I don't know if it's in this bag yet. We'll find out. Okay. They also have the added benefit of having events organized. Sometimes they'll have conventions run that you can be part of. A registered Lego user group will also receive support from Lego. If you're recognized, meaning you have members in good standing, you meet regular times, you provide events or programs that the public can be a part of, they will offer you support in the form of Lego, so you can then use them to create events and programs for your area. Events can be things ranging from an entire convention to taking brand new sets to children's hospitals and having a day where you basically bring a bunch of these sets and give them to these kids and spend the day building together. You can also offer services for corporate events where you and your group build things for a corporate event, maybe. Yeah, I'm looking around for that new piece. I think it may be in the second bag. So there are a lot of benefits to being part of a lug, and if you don't have a lug nearby, and if you're not in a sparsely populated area, because I get it, not everybody lives in a metropolis, look around. It's totally worth being a part of. And a lot of them, like ours, they don't require membership or anything. They just, show up to the meetings, be part of the group, and then you get, support is basically free Lego, because what we don't use for events, we get as a group. So for example, the members in our group, we get, we come together once a month and we challenge each other with seed parts to build something or a theme on which to build. And in a lot of cases, it is a coordinated event between us too. So one year we did 18-hole putt-putt golf course, and everybody got a section of real estate, right? We all mapped it out, and you got a section of real estate to build a golf, one hole on a golf course or putt-putt course. And then when we came together later for the meeting, we put it all together, and hey, this is really cool. Took a picture of it. It can then travel to the conventions if we want. So there are things you can do, and in a lot of cases, if you build a mock, we also have a thing where once a month at our meetings, you bring the mock, you bring your model, and people vote on it, and the winner gets their pick of a set or a bag of bricks or something. Everybody gets something, right? Whether it's a bag of bricks or a small brick head set or something. This is the support from Lego. The idea is then you take that home, you build more stuff, you bring it to conventions. People come to conventions or they come to these events. They like what they see. They go out and buy more Lego. It's it's basically free advertising for them. Lego Geek, hey man, it's been a while. How you been doing? Good to see you, man. We've had a busy stream. I got a new mic set up, sorted through some LUGBulk, some bulk orders, doing a 501st build, which I wasn't sure if I was going to break this open or not, but here we are. So yeah, there's a lot of, plus, you get to meet people who are like-minded. Obviously they share a love of the ABS. They share a love of the brick. Sometimes they are in it for different reasons. People collect. People buy a lot. Some people have Bricklink stores, or some people use it as sort of, not really a business, but they will buy a lot, part it out, sell it, use that money to buy more stuff, that kind of thing. Like real estate flipping kind of thing, where you buy some to get some later. Some people like me just like building stuff. And I have a habit of building it, letting it sit for about a week, and then tearing it all apart and sorting it all out. So I'm just amassing Lego over the years. I don't think I have the head for any of the business aspects. Like, I don't know if I could keep up with a Bricklink store or buying a bunch of brick and then being, marking it up to be sold on my Bricklink shop, and then using that money to buy other stuff. But what that would afford you is the ability to say, okay, well, I'm going to roll what I spent or what I earned on this Lego that I sold into buying the new NES or the new Cantina set. Because the rest of us have to save. It's like, can I afford that? No? All right, well, I have to save up for it and hope it doesn't get retired by the time you can buy it. I think I went off on a bit of a tangent, sorry. Oh, yeah, so And some people are in it just because they really like Lego and they like what they can build with it. Some people like the aesthetic of seeing stuff built. Some people are very engineering in building things. They want to get it and make it better, or they like the idea of something Lego did, but they don't like the way it was built, so they will redo it. There's quite a few guys in my lug that are just outstanding modular builders or outstanding architects or engineers. And you know, there's one guy who's taken the carousel and was like, yeah, it's great, but after a while it falls apart. You know, I don't know if I'm going to keep this together or not. Yeah, let's hold off on the stickers for a little bit. I think I can put them on later. Because there's not that many, but we'll see. So this guy basically like drilled holes on like 1x2s, right? Like this. He drilled like it just barely drilled little holes in that, so that when he attached LED wires, there was a little hole there. And he figured out how to keep, you know, I guess it's a slip ring or something inside where he could have all the lighting running out and, you know, the cables wouldn't twist up. All this stuff. Like, he rebuilt, and his carousel lights up and it runs better. It's more stable. So you can do things like that, where it's like, you know, I really like the T6 that I did. I was like, I really like this set, but Lego really underdeveloped it. And I get it, they did it for pricing reasons and size reasons, and they want everybody to be able to build this. And at the end of the day, I'm like, it's just underdone. It's just not built well. So let's redo some of it. And I think a lot of people get into Lego to do that. Oh, this is just 3 stickers on one piece. That's so egregious. They don't get into Lego for that, but they get into buying, and they go to Bricklink and get more parts, and they, you know, visit forums to get more techniques and get ideas about how to re-engineer things. So yeah, this is a pretty decent way to do handlebars. I like that. Some speeder bike swoop handlebars. Got that so far. The gems, yeah. So he got a lot of those gem pieces and he drilled into those so he could put LEDs in those. So then he could put the gems around the rims of and inside and everything. So all those could light up too. The man is a beast. Also, he helped me put the Capitol back together when it fell apart. So forever indebted. And he's one of the guys too, Tim. I've known him, I think, probably the longest out of most of the Lug members. I think I met him before I met Glenn, before I met Will. Oh, there it is. See, and that's what I mean. You don't have to be, like, really developed, but, I mean, that's pretty good. It doesn't have to be greebled to death or anything. Alright. Haha. Oh, look at that piece. So happy with that piece. You can't see it because it won't focus. Anyway, you get the idea. That piece. Nice. So I don't know the history of this set specifically, but apparently this was the result of a grassroots campaign by a YouTuber to make this set happen. And they got all excited when it was done. And now everybody benefits because we all have a set now. That's interesting. Good way to make that look. I think there's a couple B-wing engine intakes that could benefit from that technique. Front end, that's pretty slick. Oh, stud shooters, dang it. This may be one of those things that I take apart and redo because reasons. Put some of those the 1x1 rounds with the bar on them right there instead. Oh, whoops. It's the glare. Can't see past the glare. I'll lower this a little bit. There we go. That's better. So yeah, now that the mic is working, now we can watch our show, take some notes, and just start recording. Maybe try to get a few into the bag before we publish. It's a very interesting way to do that engine out cropping. Or outrigging. Wow, I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of extra pieces here. Thunk. All right. Not as many as I thought. Kind of felt we're getting to the end and I'm like, look at all these blasters that we're getting. Oh, well that's dumb. So I don't like the way this looks because it looks like you've taken a handgun and attached it. It doesn't look like it's part of the vehicle because of the handle sticking out of the side. But I don't know. Okay. Well, this is a metric butt ton of extra pieces. There's your extra pieces for bag 1. Nothing really special. And there's your bike. I'm sure a trooper will go in there. And we might as well open bag 2. Still got a couple minutes. I want to thank everybody for coming in today. I've been thinking if hour and a half isn't long enough, but I think it's a perfect amount of time. Also, after about an hour and a half, my butt starts getting sore. I just can't sit here that long, which sucks for my job because I have to get up every like hour. We'll at least get Commander Cody or whoever this is. Is it Wolf? Oh, it's just a jet trooper. It's not actually Cody or Rex or Wolf or anything like that. So we got another, and their faces are the same, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so this guy has a different legs, same legs. Different helmet, because he's a jump trooper, so he has a little red arrow. Are their legs any different? Nope. But you, my friend, have a jetpack. Bam. Oh, and you have a different gun. Look at you, fancy man. Oh, a candlestick. That's a really good... It's a good barrel for a gun. A little black candlestick. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming out today. I'm probably just gonna take this into the other room and finish it while we watch Cobra Kai. But I'm glad the mic worked. I'm glad I got my pieces sorted. Got my Razor Crest ready for mailing. I'll have to get the address and mail that off. So keep an eye on, if you haven't already subscribed, there's a great YouTube channel called Star Wars Explains. Oh wait, this goes on a rifle. And it's just a guy who loves Star Wars. And he does videos about the lore of Star Wars and canon book entries, and he does live stream reactions to stuff, and he and his partner, wife, girlfriend, whatever, do some, gaming streams sometimes. It's really light, nice. He's a very pleasant presenter, so that's why I've kind of stuck with him. But he was building a set the other day, and then he had a thing where he's like, hey, we're going to do the Razor Crest. I was like, can I send you something? Would you build it if I sent you something? He's like, yeah. I mean, I would, yes, please send me free stuff. It's like, okay. Yeah, I think I might order a bunch of those black candlesticks. That's actually a really good part to have, because you can use them. The other side's a bar that should be able to go in regular, pinhole stuff. So you can put it in just about anything. So that's kind of cool. Because so far the only ones I have are white. Yeah. All right, well, I think I'm done. Again, thanks for being here, guys, for checking out the channel and hanging out with me this morning. And keep an eye out for a podcast. It probably will be a couple months before we actually get it rolling. Maybe a month, maybe a couple weeks. I'm not really sure. Things to check out, and I'll try to remember to put this all in the descriptions. JoshGilson.com, big supporter of the channel. If you're in Texas and are not part of the LUG, check out TexLUG. It'll have a listing of like all the local area groups, but it's mainly the Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio The 4 big cities. I think there's a group in El Paso, but I don't think they're like an official lug. And there's also the Texas Brick Railroad, which is kind of the San Antonio group. And we have Discord channel, Facebook, all this kind of stuff. Star Wars Explains, go check that out. Keep an eye on that channel. Hopefully in the next couple weeks when he gets this, he'll build it, and I'll have some stuff going on. But yeah, so this was a lot of fun, and I'll be back Thursday maybe with a design stream. So we'll see you then. Take care, guys.